It's a heavyweight showdown in Nashville. Dan Tom here with MMA Junkie to help you break down the main event for UFC on ESPN 70 between Derrick Lewis and Tallison Teixeira. Teixeira, it came off the Dana White's Contender Series, and he only has one official fight in the octagon, but he is 8-0, undefeated, all wins by stoppage, and coming in the first round. However, he's going to have that proverbial metal tested when he meets the knockout king, Derrick Lewis. At the time of this video, the odds makers and the public are siding with Teixeira in the neighborhood of -250 as your favorite, with the comeback on the veteran Lewis in the neighborhood of +200 as your underdog. Now, I was not surprised to see Teixeira favored. We know undefeated fighters, the odds makers like him, and we know the MMA gamblers, they love that age gap, man. Again, they scout like Jerry Sandusky. The younger, the better for them. So, of course, the money is going to come in on Teixeira. However, this is a heavyweight fight, folks. Not just a fist fight, but a heavyweight MMA fist fight. And a Derrick Lewis one at that, which are very volatile. Of course, Derrick Lewis, he actually has fought fighters 6, 7, or above 3 times in his UFC career. He's knocked all of them out, but however, in Derrick Lewis fashion, he has to kind of come back from a bit of adversity. A hard guy to come back against with adversity with the weapons that we've seen from Teixeira, who was also a Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt. We haven't seen too much of that. However, fighters that generally try to grapple outside of a small handful tend to fail against Derrick Lewis. It's usually strikers, especially when they work the body. I don't know if I've seen that quite enough from Teixeira. I'll explain more of his game in my in-depth breakdown and why I'm actually siding toward the underdog and veteran in Lewis with his counter right hands and dangerous ground and pound. But again, for more on pathways to victories for both fighters' games, check out my in-depth breakdown over at MMAJunkie.com, where you can find results this weekend.